Hello, 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 hello. This is Elizabeth. Welcome again to Auntie Lizzie's Corner. You are welcome. Are you trying to increase your credit score? What are the factors that helps or determine your credit score? Are you trying to move into the US and you are so confused about all these credit requirements? This video is for you. There are some 5 factors that determine the score of your credit, that we call the credit score. And then one of them is the number of inquiries. Are you going around asking for loan, like from one bank to the other? When they check your credit score, it counts. So if you go to Wells Fargo, Bank of America, US Bank, that is 3 inquiries. All those 3 will check your credit score, and then the number of times that they check goes against you, and that reduces your credit score. But when it comes to business credit score, it's calculated different. But this time we are talking about a private one, and that will be 10%. So the credit inquiry is 10% of what makes your credit score. 15% is the length of credit history. Have you been in the States for so long, but you always buy things cash? Then you have no credit history. I know people that likes to buy things like, they buy the car cash. I will say no. When you have money put down and you are ready to buy a car, you take it on credit, they give you the car, and they'll tell you maybe you have 6 years to pay. But because you have the money, you are just going to go ahead and pay, and that will boost your credit score. You can use 2 months in paying instead of 6 years, and then you can start building your credit history instead of just putting all that money down, buying the car, and it never records to your credit score. Your credit doesn't even know that you bought a car. And in US here, sometimes I think they love for you to have some credit. Just let them know if they borrow you money, if you'll be able to pay back, okay? It's just kind of like a little trust thing going on there. And that will be 15% of that. So it's important. And then the credit utilization, that is about 30%. How often do you use your credit? Of course, if you have business, sometimes you have to use it so many times, but the question is, are you using your private for your business? If that's the case, that can be another topic for us to talk about. You can learn the lesson I learned the hard way by using my personal credit for a business, which now I know not to do that. How often are you using it? Have you used your credit card at 75% out of the money that they've given you? And your credit score might go down. You have to kind of look at the utilization. You also have to look at the time and the date of payment, and then you know when to make the payments, and then it will just balance itself out. Also, payment history. Are you paying on time, or do you forget to pay your credit card, and then it goes on, and at the end of the day you forget totally, and then it goes against you? That is also very important, and payment is also 30% of that. And then now, credit maximum. What is the maximum of your credit? If you have a credit card that max $2,000 and you use $1,009, that will make your credit go low. So if you have like $17,000 and you used only $7,000, that wouldn't even show that much on your credit. So the credit maximum is also 10% of that. So in total, it gives you 100%. So if you monitor and you use all these 5 factors, this will help to maintain your credit. Then you'll be able to afford the beautiful house that you want to do. If your credit score is low and you can even afford comfortable payment for a house, the bank will not be comfortable to give you a loan to buy the house. Just pay attention to your credit score. Some apartments need the credit score. You might not get a good apartment if your credit score is destroyed. At the end, you might end up patching with someone for a while, but if you have family, it's difficult. But if you put your credit score together, together. In case of emergency, if you have to move, anything, your job takes you somewhere else, you can't carry your house. Sometimes don't we wish our houses are like boxes that we just take and carry wherever we go? It's not like that. But if you have your credit and you kind of keep it in a good standard, wherever you go, you can just get up and move. Book an appointment, book an apartment, rent an apartment, I would say, and then you go on in life. It makes things easier. Believe me. If you need help, call Auntie Lizzie. Until next time, don't forget to share, like and comment. Subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you.